Welcome to my channel. My name is Jody, and this is a corner of my happy place in my sewing room. So behind me, I have my portrait quilts, art quilts. So I hang them up on this um, press board, and there's three back here, and this is the boards I use when I baste my quilts. I take them out and I lay them on our pool table, and so I can clamp the edges of the backing, the batting, and everything so that I usually pin baste. Well, I want to learn how to thread baste a quilt. So my UFO quilt, I want to take out and put on these boards and thread based. I've been watching a lot of videos on how to do it. I've been watching Lisa Bonjean. She did one, it was maybe 2 months ago. She filmed it about how to thread baste a quilt. And Sue from Small Things, she has a video on how she thread bastes her quilts. She does hers on her floor, and I'm not getting on the floor. So I need to take all this down and take out there. And I thought it might be fun or interesting because you see these in the back of some of my videos. And I thought, well, while I take them down, I can kind of show you what's hung up here. So I'm going to move the camera so I'm not in this little corner so I can spread out a little. And I'll show you what I have hung up here. So hang with me. Okay, I've got the board moved over here, and behind me I have my UFO quilt. Oops, it's hanging out still. I have picked out an old sheet for the backing, and I've got my batting hanging here to kind of so it'll hang and get rid of some of the wrinkles in it. So on the board, the first thing I have is, I'm gonna have to turn my back to you, I'm sorry, is, oh, I've got some pin behind it too. I'm back. There's all kinds of stuff hung there. So this is my Vincent van Gogh, his Starry Night. And I don't know if you can see, but I took tiny pieces of fabric and just fused them all down to a black background. It's a little dusty, but I think this I'm going to end up just framing. So that's my Vincent van Gogh. And you've probably seen all over stuff here. I did a cryptid series when I first started my channel. So here's my Loch Ness Monster. I have, what's behind here? I did my Bigfoot. Whoops, upside down. And then I did the shape of a Bigfoot. So that's the iconic image of him, I think in California. So it's the old film. So that's a screenshot from that. And then I did Mothman. Let's see if I can get him closer to here. And if you look at the shape of his wing and this image here, it's the state of West Virginia. Because, you know, that's where Mothman is. Point Pleasant, West Virginia. So those are those. This, I'm going to move this out of the way, is my Jaws. I actually entered this in the county fair last year, and I got 5th place. So that's my Jaws. And let's see. I was telling you about in my last video how I did a series of portrait quilts that I called Saturday Matinee. And it's all the old black and white monsters. So I have, let me take these down here. I have, let's see. I got them pinned together here. So this is the Wicked Witch of the West from The Wizard of Oz. And I didn't do her in black and white because when she shows up in the movie, she's in color. So that's my Wicked Witch. And then I have the Bride of Frankenstein. And then I have, he's on his side here, but this is, he's not fused down yet, but it's King Kong. And we've got an airplane here pinned to it. So he's not done yet. He's not fused. I was thinking of doing more of the cityscape behind him, and I've just never gotten around to it. And then this is my Dracula. And then I have, Vincent Price and the Raven. I have Wolfman, or the werewolf. And I have Creature from the Black Lagoon. And then the Mummy. And then, where did my Frankenstein go? Let me find Frankie. Hold on, 1 second. There we go. Here is my Frankenstein. So I think that's all of them. Yep. And then I took a picture of my husband and my granddaughter when we were visiting down in South Carolina near Beaufort. And they were standing along this sidewalk along an inlet or something. So I love this picture of them. So this is them. I did it in color. She's waving at a boat and they're waving back at her. I just love that picture. And then this is Alice in Wonderland. You can see Alice, and then the rabbit is looking at her from a little hole in the ground or a cave. And he's got his watch over here. And then behind it I have a portrait I did of my husband. I don't know why I made it so big. But those are the portrait quilts you usually see hanging up on my board here. I have 3 of these. And so I'm going to take them, not today, out on, put them on my pool table, side by side. And I'm going to lay all this down and I'm going to clamp everything to these boards so that I can thread baste this quilt down. Because I want to hand quilt. I've never hand quilted before and I want to learn, or at least give it a try. And so when I thread baste it, I'll take everything out there and film it. So, but today I just wanted to show you my portrait quilts. So those are the things that really make me happy to make. I love making those. I'm still looking for another subject, and someone had a good idea about Godzilla. And so I'm trying to find a good picture. I need something that has some light and shadows to him. And with black and white old movies, it's hard to do. And I want to find not a more modern one, something older when he was like he first came out. If that makes sense. Black and white movies of him. So I'm looking for that. Looking for another subject. So, and if you think of any more, leave me a comment. I'm open to any suggestion. So, I hope you're having a wonderful day. And I hope you like seeing my art quilts. So, I'll talk to you next time. Bye for now. Stay safe.